What aspects of your character, Mr. Lockhart, did you relate to the most, and which ones did you relate to the least?
I don't really relate to him that much. You know, I'm thankful to say. He's a pretty complicated guy, but I think he has a different set of priorities than I do in life for sure. So that's one of the things that was exciting about playing him.
What would you say the main themes of A Cure for Wellness are?
Well, you know, I think it talks about the pursuit of power and money and the people that do that and that they think they're well. You know, I think Lockhart thinks he's well. I think that he thinks he's healthy because he's becoming more powerful and wealthier every day. But that is, in fact, the sickness. You know, and I think it talks about this sickness of society and this need to succeed and to advance. But not necessarily think about humanity, and that is the sickness. And I think that's one of the central themes. I think it also talks a lot about, you know, wellness in terms of medical treatment, or even like anything from a pill to a juice cleanse to a steam room. And why do we do that? Why do we seek that out? Why do we want to live longer, be healthier? And why do we think these things? Why do we go to these things and pay for these things? To make us healthier people, and does that actually work? And those are the, you know, general questions I think the movie asks.
Are you ready, Mr. Lockhart? Then let us begin.
So do you see Mr. Lockhart as a sane person?
As a sane person?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I think he goes through a lot in the movie. You know, the person he is at the beginning of the movie is a lot different than he is at the end of the movie. I definitely see him as a person that has that sickness, whose priorities are not straight. And I think that's why he feels like he could take the cure, why he begins to take the cure. But then the question is asked of, is the cure worse than the disease? And that certainly has effects on him as well. So. You know, he goes through a lot, but I'm not sure if he's ever completely sane.
What was your favorite thing about making the film?
Wow. I don't know. I mean, I've never made a film like this, you know, and I thought it was the opportunity to make a thriller that had kind of a classic feel to it, where I would get to work with a great director and tell an original story, and that was exciting to me.
In an interview with James Franco you did a little while ago for Interview magazine, you described yourself as a total theatre kid, and you mentioned that you played the titular character in The Wiz when you were in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a bit about that and how you got into character for that, and what other school productions you did.
I mean, I was in high school, so like I don't really know that I got into character, you know. It was definitely a really strange choice of musical for my school to do, and I still don't really know why they picked it or why, you know, it was a really strange thing. But I certainly wasn't really getting into character at that time in my life. You know, it was weird. It was just like one of those things you look back on and you're like, what was going on? Whose idea was that?
Do you remember any others that you did? Any other?
In high school?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we did like Fame. We did, you know, Anything Goes. Annie. Yeah, a lot of them. We did a lot of them. Yeah.